Hello and good morning. Let's get this one right side up. This is one of my very small, oh my gosh, a Lemurian crystal quartz point. And maybe it'll show you its little bit of rainbow in there in the top. There it is. Wow. I've had this guy for a very long time, a really long time. And well, it's a Lemurian quartz. What's so special? Well, the striations on the side, and I believe this one is actually an Isis. You can see in this light 5 facets on this, or 5 sides to its main face, and then one of the characteristics or distinguishing parts of an Isis is directly behind that face is a triangle, a window, which it has. So all these years I've had an Isis Lemurian and didn't even know it until today. How long? Gosh, maybe 15 years? Well, you don't know what you don't know. I am attracted to crystals for their formation, their energy, and then I learn about them later. What I didn't know about Lemurians so long ago, and only until at the winter shows in Tucson in 2024, I was shopping for and looking for new suppliers, new vendors, and I came across an amazing person who is now an incredible friend, and he's been teaching me about the different formations and the markings. Sure, I read books about them, but in those books there were never any pictures, so how do you know what a starberry looks like, or the cloud shapes or any of those things unless you have images. Anyway, this one has striations on all of its sides. Some are more distinct than others, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. I wanted to, here's how it came about that this guy came with me this morning. It really was, well, the palm stones in my basket, as lovely and as many as there are, weren't really calling me. So I looked around on the dresser top and said, well, which one? And on my dresser, and maybe I'll show you that my dresser top at a later point, it is covered with crystals, but they're huge. And I did pick up one that is a Lemurian twin. It has like a V shape. And I held it for, a minute or two, and I said, yeah, it's a little bit heavy. I could, but it wasn't the right energy for today. And then I looked at I have a special heavy rattan or woven box with a glass top, and I looked in and went, yeah, one of these guys. So this is one of the larger pieces, and it's going to be part of a bigger project that the angels, the Lemurians, and the Lemurian beings told me this morning I'm ready to channel. I'll share more about that later when I have more of it downloaded, so to speak. Well, yeah, it will be downloaded. Anyhow, have an amazing day. This is the last day of July. Holy heavens. Ready for a new month and a new beginning? I am, and I've enjoyed July. Well, not the heat so much, but I have enjoyed July. See you next time, beautiful soul.